It is Sam, and I wanted to talk about homeschooling. I was actually homeschooled my whole life, K through 12. Maybe that's why I'm so awesome. And I wanted to just talk about some of my experience and just some of the benefits and some of the things that might not be beneficial. Or obviously it's going to be contextual to the situation at hand, but I'm going to cover some of the cons first, and then I'm going to go into the benefits. So for me personally, when I was younger, I used to really enjoy playing sports. I don't watch any sports now, and the only sport, well, I guess if you call bodybuilding a sport, but it's kind of a pageant. So I pay attention to that a little bit. Football, basketball, baseball, zero interest. Absolutely zero interest. So when I was younger, I didn't get to play. I played on like these homeschool leagues, and you're like the best player on the team. It's not, which is cool. I'm sure that helped tremendously with my confidence today, which I guess then would actually turn that con into a pro. At the time, when my mindset was different, excuse me, I would have I felt like I would have enjoyed playing sports at a higher level and playing more sports like football and stuff. Now I'm super thankful for the experiences that I had, and that's what, if I hadn't gone through those, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I love the person I am, and I love the life I'm living today. So the next thing, and this I don't feel affected me whatsoever, how looking back on it, but actually these are all fucking pros when I really dig into them. So this is potentially, I wrote down potentially like social issues. And so I felt when I was going through it that I didn't have as many friends, or that I didn't meet as many people because I was homeschooled and everybody else was in school and I wasn't. So I felt like I was on the outside. So I was always trying to meet new people everywhere I went. And that mindset stuck with me to just always being open to somebody else's viewpoint and just taking a genuine, authentic interest in that person. So, I mean, these cons they're actually really not cons. They're benefits if I look back on them, honestly. But they could be for certain people who hold on to that stuff. And dating. I wasn't allowed to date until I was 18, which I did. So I wasn't really just snuck around behind my parents' back. So those cons actually really sucked because none of them were that great at cons. Now the pros are kind of all related. I've got mindset. So that kind of wraps in all of the pros right there, all into one. If you're in school, the people that you're around the most are going to be your friends in school and your teachers. When you're homeschooled, you're around your family and your brothers, sisters, and your parents, if you have brothers and sisters. And the values and morals and work ethic that your family has, you tend to pick up on those things versus whatever you may have picked up if you were going to school. And I think that tremendously benefited me in the person that I am today. In many, many ways. And both that I have my mom and my dad to thank for that. And at the time, I may not have liked it or appreciated them for doing what they did, but it gives you the the almost confidence to stand for what you believe in terms of I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks of, what I do. Like, it doesn't matter to me. And I think part of that comes from the choice to homeschool your kids and having the knowledge that your friends and your peers may look at you weird because you're homeschooling your kids. Like, I've done a lot of different things that my peers may not have approved of or looked at in a certain way. And I think that mindset of not conforming and doing what actually you want to do, what you feel is right, what you want to pursue and chase, your dreams, even if those dreams change on a fucking weekly basis or monthly basis, like, you do you. You don't get a second chance at this thing called life, so just do you and be happy. Anyway, this video got completely off topic, but anyways, about homeschooling. I didn't feel that I learned as much from the sense that a book teaches you or what you learn in school, and now you realize that you don't actually fucking learn anything in school. So that feeling of deprivation in terms of the knowledge that I was acquiring gave me the drive, part of the drive to go straight into, so I did an associate's, and then I did a bachelor's, and then I did an MBA, and then I did CFA as well, and there's a bunch of other designations and licenses in there as well that I just don't even talk about because they're a lot more minor. But that was the drive. That was a part of the drive behind it, is because I felt that I was a little behind the ball in terms of the knowledge that I was acquiring at the time. So I was like, not necessarily the healthiest mindset at the time, but I needed to be better than everybody else. So whether that was on the knowledge side in terms of the education or it was in the gym, I was just going to put in more work. But that's a video for a different day. And make sure you like this video if you found it even slightly interesting. Or if you'd like to see other videos like this, check out the channel by subscribing. And I will see you soon. Peace.